Whoa! That definitely shouldn't be sparking!
We can worry about that after we catch our dragon.
And convince Lady Hellbender to help us bust the church a new one.
Before setting out on our quest, let us rouse our spirits with a Catathian battle anthem.
What? Like now?
You know what? Flark it. Let's do it.
Listen closely. Ancient Catathian is a powerful tongue with words that hold great meaning. Follow as I lead the melody. Sotra jutu pluk, Heldagor Morgath, Soltath Flandergath.
Really? We're doing this?
Targath Gonotol, Volmalti Ultath, Gotan Kolgalmak.
Targath Gonotol,
Volmakiutath, Gathen Kogalmach.
Pelmafin Sarduth, Jutkai Nageltau, Gothen Kogalmak.
Pelmafin Sarduth, Jutkai Nageltau, Gathen Kogalmach.
Galmak, Galmak, Soltath Flandergath.
What does that last line mean, Drax?
Soltath Flandergath. It means we will be victorious. At last, the hunt for Fin Fang Foom truly begins.
A monster that big's gonna leave serious marks all over the planet. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Looking for Foom Poop. Great.
Milano isn't gonna self-destruct or anything while we're gone, right?
How many times do I gotta tell you? The ship probably ain't equipped with self-destruct systems.
All good, buddy?
I knew this day would come. I was destined to battle the Dragon Lord of Kakaranthara.
Bet you didn't think you'd be fighting him with this team of a-holes.
I did not, but I am thankful fate has granted me this honor.
We're gonna pull this off. I know it.
Of course. We have to. For Nikki.
All right, let's do this.
Shivering titwitches, it's cold.
That's not really how that saying goes.
You want to correct me? Or you want to find Fin Fang Foom and save the galaxy?
I want Fin Fang Foom.
And the galaxy-saving thing, I guess. Assuming Hellbender even goes for this.
Go for it.
Okay, well, I ain't seeing no Foom Poop.
We should look for The legends of raining fire are true.
Any other legends we should know about?
Legends of glorious death.
Well, as long as it's glorious.
Drax, you want a shirt or something?
If I require additional garments, I will skip the beast.
Watch out! This place is falling apart!
We did not come here to be slain by ice and rocks. There is only one noble way to die on Maklu 4, like so many of my people before us.
Someone remind Drax we ain't come here to die!
No one's dying! We're taking Foom alive. We're handing him over to Lady Hellbender alive. And we're getting her to help us take on the Church's armada.
So in this plan of ours, the Armada part is where we die?
Maybe, but definitely not before that.
Go team!
These cliffs grow increasingly unstable with every impact.
All right, Drax, let's channel some of that excitement toward this rock.
I shall pretend it is the head of Fin Fang Foom.
Great! Drax just shattered the skull of the thing we're supposed to capture.
Bye-bye, galaxy.
You have nothing to fear. They say that his bones cannot be crushed.
See? Nothing to fear.
Groot says he wants to take it all in. Take your time, buddy. Might be our last chance to take anything in.
Think Foom's in there? If Fantasy books taught me anything, it's that dragons love to hang out inside mountains.
Groot wants to know if those books said anything about catching dragons.
I'm sure it had something to do with teamwork and trust.
He can't remember the details because he didn't read the whole thing.
I read a lot of different dragon books, okay? And there was always a mountain, and the good guys always win.
Ain't no one writing a book about us.
I think I see something up ahead!
Look, my people were here.
Didn't we see these in Drax's memories? When Mantis linked us all together?
They're Catathian hunt markers.
So if Raker completes this ritual of his, unleashes Magus or whatever, what's it gonna look like? I mean, how are we gonna know?
Who knows? Fire in the sky?
The sky is particularly fiery this day. Fin Fang Foom is ready for us.
Yeah. What? Is that
Okay, team. If we can't make quick work of this thing, we got no right going after Fin Fang Foom.
Well said, Record tracks!
We really don't have time to mess around like this!
We're moving as fast as we can!
The beast's hardened exterior is quite vexing!
I do know cats hate getting their bellies rubbed!
Ha! We fight in the footsteps of so many of my people!
Guess that makes us honorary Catathians!
Man, are we even putting a dent in the sky?
I really hope this Lady Hellbender plan works!
Breathing room
Destroy!
What the fuck? Mushrooms aren't usually this tough!
Its stomach appears soft and palatable!
This has got my name on it!
Buy some time, Groot!
It's so fucking cold here. Even the monsters are frozen.
Think of this great chill as a reminder of our mortality!
Hey, Quill, wanna see some fireworks? Broom Freak's tougher than he looks.
This is like an iced up version of Stumpy!
No mentioning Stumpy. Remember last time?
We really don't have time to mess around like this!
Tell that to the frozen catfish.
Well, watch it! This one mocks our every effort! My great strength goes underutilized! I shall break their bones!
Anyone else thinking what I'm thinking?
The rodent called it Stumpy! Its stomach may be the key!
I really hope this Lady Hellbender plan works!
I'm surprised we even have a plan.
Remember! Mushroom Kitty breathes poison!
Anyone else getting major Sector 9 flashbacks?
You remember Stumpy? Get it on its back.
Yes! Now bring on Fin Fang Foom!
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how much bigger and stronger and scarier is Foom gonna be than the thing we just fought?
10,000.
That's what I figured.
No one said this was gonna be easy, Rocket.
Right, but 10,000 times, Quill, Drax is the literal one, remember?
Obviously, our chances of pulling this off suck. A lot. But what chance does the galaxy have if we don't pull it off?
Exactly. We all saw what the church is capable of. No matter what this planet throws at us, we're not stopping until we catch Foom and Lady Hellbender is fighting by our side. Gamora, I'm thinking I can get a pretty good vantage point from the top of this thing.
Okay, just be careful, Peter.
I can see the whole crater from up here. Maybe Foom's not in the mountain after all. Maybe he's down there somewhere.
You tell us!
I mean, if I were a dragon, I'd definitely want to stomp around down there.
Legends do tell of Fin Fang Foom stalking Maklu's greatest caldera.
Good enough for me. We can probably work our way around the edge and find a way down.
Flark and Hala!
Whoa, get a load of them claw marks.
It's gotta be Foom's, right?
He's even bigger than his legend.
So, yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to cross here too. Just not sure how.
okay. I'm thinking this is step one of a multi-step solution to get across this chasm.
All right, and what are the next steps?
Still working on that part. Incoming!
So step 2 of your plan is crushing us all?
I think I see what he's up to.
Yeah, crushing us all!
I'd love to see that gone.
Certainly. Where shall I move it?
So, are we sure the Milano's gonna be okay? Because if we end up stranded here...
The Milano should be fine. I wouldn't worry about it.
And even if we do end up stranded, we shall live like kings off the meat of Fin Fang Foom.
It'd look better in orbit.
Easily. Where shall I put it? I could clear the rubble from that ledge, Peter Quill. I just need something to throw.
How about Quill? Come on, it's not so bad.
His fleshy frame would make a poor instrument of demolition.
Go ahead, Gamora.
You've got it wrong!
Final step, Drax. If we can topple some of those rocks, we got ourselves a path.
Glorious!
I swear, I've never seen you in such a good mood.
Because you have never seen me on the Great Hunt before.
What about our quarantine zone mission?
You mean our quarantine zone bust?
Guys, this isn't just another monster hunt.
It is a legendary hunt.
No. I mean, we're not here for the monster. Well, we are. But the monster isn't the point. Catching Foom is only step one.
So what? Just because the church is probably gonna destroy the galaxy if we don't pull this off. We gotta be all serious like?
Well, yeah, kinda.
Boring!
Everyone get ready. There's something up ahead.
Pretty sure it sees us, whatever it is.
Great, more Foom food to deal with.
Do not underestimate anything that survives the perils of this planet.
Good advice.
How's everybody holding up?
I think my trigger fingers are frostbitten! Yeah. I know I don't say this enough, but I really appreciate you guys!
Wilson motivational speed mode! We really are desperate!
I, for one, am ready for you, Fin Fang Foom!
Loving the excitement, Drax! You promised no avalanches! Suck it! Do your thing!
Hold up!
Yeah, well, what have I told you about always bringing a scar?
And the hunt for Fin Fang Foom continues.
Okay, let's just think things through a moment.
Since when is that a thing we do?
What if we're too late? What if Raker finishes what he started and the ritual...
Then we're doing all of this for nothing.
Not for nothing. If our final act is to challenge Fin Fang Foom, it will be an honorable final act.
I don't do final acts. I'm a survivor.
Let us hope we are not too late.
All right, let's figure out a way to get through here. We're in a rush, apparently.
do it. One step closer. I hope.
What's with all them rectangles?
Monoliths.
There. See? More ominous peaks.
This planet's starting to give me the creeps. I keep thinking Foom's gonna claw us from behind.
Fin Fang Foom is a legendary beast. Legendary beasts do not claw from behind.
Maybe not, but smart ones do. Thanos once told me about a planet he found ravaged by Fin Fang Foom. Bodies not just eaten, but scrambled. Splashed across the landscape like some kind of twisted painting.
Sounds completely horrible.
He said he found it pleasing to the eye.
I'm glad he's dead.
Allegedly.
Way too close!
They say that Fin Fang Foom uses the planet's treacherous surface to test would-be adversaries.
Oh, it's Lady Hellbender legends all over again.
Well played, Kakarantara.
Careful! That's deadly gas.
How do you know?
So here's an idea. Why don't we lure Foom into one of these gas caves? Knock him out.
Cowardly. I want full credit for the kill.
For the last time, Drax, we're not killing Fin Fang Foom.
Wait. Rocket, are you neck deep in water?
We're about to stare down a legendary dragon with the fate of the entire galaxy at stake. I ain't gonna hold us up.
Wow. I'm impressed. You really conquered your fear.
Yeah, well, it ain't about me.
Drax, buddy, smash it.
Let us see you do this, rodent!
Instead of giving her Foom any chance Lady H might settle for a few of these. Whatever they are.
I'm thinking no!
Didn't think so.
More critters to add to our collection, boys!
Doc! We got more freakazoids!
I don't mind getting my hands dirty. Bring them on!
Lousy cold planet with its lousy freak tentacle monster!
We need Boom alive, so let's just use this to get this kill out of our system! Stop flailing so I can kill you!
Groot, loving the initiative.
Soldrajo Duglok! Soldrajo Duglok! Heldagor Morgan! Soldat Randergan!
This is definitely in Drax's wheelhouse.
Tagagonotol, Kol Malki Otat, Gotain Kol Galmak.
You push, I'll watch.
Without issue.
Nice! Who won't know what hit him?
Will be more resilient than a boulder, Peter Quill.
I know. I'm just trying to be positive.
Why?
I think it's a team building thing.
We require no further team building. We are the perfect team.
This place is crumbling all around us!
Sotraju tukluk, Helda Gomaga, Soltat.
Careful!
Sharp! Very, very sharp!
This is nothing compared to the legendary teeth and claws of Fin Fang Foom.
You know, I'm gonna be really disappointed if he doesn't live up to all the hype.
Assuming we live that long.
Peter, look! There's smoke ahead.
Think it's Foom?
More likely it's people.
Great. Maybe they'll know where he is.
Or they'll attack us on sight. I could probably infiltrate the camp, look for weak links, make an example of the right person, lead them out in front of their crew. The shock of it will cause confusion or maybe even surrender, and we carve through the rest.
Hey, is everything okay? We didn't really talk after your,
The killing my sister thing?
Yeah, and other tangential topics.
I'm fine. Ish.
Okay.
Peter, there's a good chance Nikki's already lost.
No, I don't accept that.
And if she is, I know I'll be the one expected to make the hard call.
She's my daughter.
But I'm the killer. We both know that.
It's not gonna come to that.
And if it does? If it's a choice between her and literally everything else, Peter, you'd do anything for someone you care about. And we both know that
We both know that you would as well. Which is why you're exactly who I need to bring my girl home. Alive.
I hope you're right.
Galmat, Galmat, Soltat Flander Gath.
Boom! It's boom!
Yes!
Or
Keep
just
going.
let a huge Larkin rock! Yes! Yeah, Ominous is right!
Here goes!
I don't like this!
Exhilarating!
Oh, yes! Kind of amazing! Those Hello? We're looking for Fin Fang Foom. You seen him? Big wings, nasty teeth.
Purple shorts?
What do you mean, purple shorts?
What, I heard he wears purple shorts.
Ancient legends do tell of such a thing.
See?
That's gonna hit us!
There ain't no way through!
Follow me!
Into a wall!
Trust me! Oh, yeah. I like this one.
Let's see those things in action.
I'm on it.
Felt that one, too! And that one! thing that rock tried to murder us, and we'd have never got Quill's sweet new power. I am so jealous right now, Quill.
You should be.
Fortune smiles upon us this day, my friends.
We just almost got crushed by a giant meteor.
Indeed. Almost.
He's got you there.
What is that?
Come on, Rocket. We got past your fear of water. Ugh!
Well,
I can't jump. It's like this magic mud stuff I used to make as a kid.
There is nothing magical about mud.
You haven't been to the spa in Contraxia.
I have not.
You don't really strike me as the spa type.
Like I said, magical. How did you know your guns would work back there?
They've saved us 3 times already.
I mean, how did you know they'd melt that ice wall?
Oh,
how do we get across this gunk?
Perhaps we can leap to the ledge above.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
Oh, of course not. Steady breathing is essential to an effective leap.
Step aside, mortals, and allow the Meltonator to do his mighty work.
That's a terrible name.
Huh? Got a better one?
PD Hot Guns.
No!
Captain Fireball.
Not even a fireball. It's more like a heat glob.
Captain Heat Glob.
Nope, no.
I swear, Quill, you get all the fun toys.
What? What about that weird gun you have that turns people inside out?
Oh yeah, the zipper. Man, I gotta fix that thing. What the flark?
It might be his name. Maybe he's trying to communicate.
Please don't.
Star-Lord! See? Star-Lord! Is it just me, or did he sound a little irritated?
No, there was definitely hatred in that voice.
Ha! Always the charmer, Quill. Check out these pointy trees.
Don't check them out too closely.
Groot says watch out for those plants with all the holes on top. You think Golden Boy is getting tortured right now?
More likely Warlock is torturing Raker.
The Golden One is formidable.
I think she meant with his mouth, Drax.
That is not an effective means of torture.
Burn, baby, burn! Nice. I ain't ever gonna get tired of that.
I imagined Foom would sense our arrival and rush to face us. I am disappointed.
Maybe he's hiding from us.
Unlikely.
We did kick the crap out of that other Weller thing. Groot says those plants deserve it.
Keep it up. I'm actually starting to get warm.
Those things grow in a frozen hellscape. I think they're made of sturdier stuff than that.
Maclu 4 is beautiful. Its own twisted way.
The trees are indeed twisted. Well observed.
Groot says the plants here are all mean or stupid.
Another plant falls to Captain Heat Glob.
Nope, still not tired of it.
at this point. Keep your eyes peeled. Smell an ambush.
Nope, still not tired of it.
Nice shot, Peter. Okay, you're just killing weeds at this point.
With all these exceptional beasts, it is a wonder Lady Hellbender does not move her home here.
It's a little cold for Lady Skullsuit.
Drax seems to be doing okay.
The Catathians have adapted to survive long and harsh winters.
And blistering, brutal summers.
No, our summers are quite mild and pleasant.
Look, Will, it's your new best bud.
I'd say communication has failed.
Another affair.
Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions.
Next time we hunt monsters on a tropical paradise!
No wonder they're grumpy, living on this hunk of ice.
They shall die where they live!
Good job, buddy. Let's give them hell.
A good fight warms the blood!
Or you can try a sweater! Why can
We
you
do
keep
tend
breathing
to
room,
attract a
Groot?
certain sort.
No doubt these beasts serve as sustenance for
Throw that Drax!
Good. Then we're depriving him of the field. They're fast for something so big.
The same is said of me!
I got all these toys. I'm just dying to use.
Peter Quill, I have wrecked this!
Appreciate the help, big guy! When to go home! Get it?
When to go flork yourself.
A good fight warms the blood!
I still don't know how you do this shirtless.
Find another snack, buddy.
You can't eat if you don't have a head. Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions.
Well, I hope they like dying in them.
Enjoy the honor of your death!
Why can't we ever just meet a nice local?
We do tend to attract a certain sort.
Ready.
Thanks,
Gamora!
Peter!
Keep them busy, Groot!
No doubt these beasts serve as sustenance for food!
Not today, they don't! When to go home!
Defeat them before they defeat you!
Drax with the assist!
What is next, Peter Quill? A good fight warms the blood!
Still don't think that it's not bad!
Burn, baby, burn!
Looks like they've evolved to survive these conditions!
Well, I hope they like... What's next, Peter?
I have assuaged the threat! Return to the skirmish!
I was almost cooked there! Thanks, Big D!
You're fast for something so big!
The same is said of me!
Okay, I'm done playing with the snow monkeys.
Wendigo.
Is that really what we're calling them?
Hey, they're the ones who keep yelling Wendigo. See?
Sounds like we haven't seen the last of them.
They say Fin Fang Foom is a foe unlike any one could imagine.
I mean, he's basically a dragon from the fairy tales on Earth.
Ridiculous. This is not some Terran tale of fairies. He is a great reptilian beast, gifted with flight and a rage so hot he breathes fire.
Maybe Hellbender will want to add some of those Wendigo to her army.
Assuming they don't hold a grudge. So much for not holding a grudge!
Trying to make friends. It's not Quill! What do you think, Quill? They still just trying to communicate!
Heads up!
They just herd us into their zoo?
Looks more like a dinner plate!
Well, let's make sure we don't end up on the menu.
This is a bad tactical position!
We were kind of in a hurry. My butt still hurts from that slide.
Surprised you're not used to it by now! Can we kill any faster? It's flarkin' cold!
We really should have dressed in layers.
Yes! Bring me more!
No one takes joy in their work like you, Drax!
It's like the whole planet came out to play.
Not all! We still lack the most important guest of all!
You guys get a load of that wrecked ship?
Not really sightseeing right now!
Peter Quill, unleash me!
Breathing room, Groot!
This reminds me of our monster hunt in the prohibited area!
Let's hope it doesn't end the same as that one!
Round him up, Groot! My butt still hurts from that slide. Fuck it! Hang in there! Thought we lost you for a second.
Move it! Been too long since I blew something up!
That's one dead freak!
Ain't nothing worth doing ain't worth doing well, I say!
Need some breathing room, Groot! Sick of Drax!
Can we kill any faster? It's flarkin' cold!
Tell that to them!
This reminds me of our monster hunt in the prohibited area!
I think you mean the quarantine zone. got the jump on us!
We are on their turf!
Rush them, Drax!
Tenderize this one
Nice
to a
one,
pulp!
bro!
One last block! To the big Uzi! Time to hit him!
My
You don't
great
have to
strength
ask
goes
me
underutilized!
Last time someone got stabbed! Can we kill any faster? It's March cold!
With understood, I shall kill with haste!
Root, snag him! My butt still hurts from that slide!
Surprised you're not used to it by now! This is a bad tactical position!
We were kind of in a hurry!
Uh-oh.
It's that Jackmark who was hucking rocks at us.
Let us return the favor!
It's like the whole planet came out to play!
Not all! We still lack the most important guest of all!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
Can we kill any faster? It's March cold!
Understood! I shall kill with haste!
You guys get a load of that wrecked ship?
Perhaps these creatures were once spacefaring!
Yeah, I think they hold a bit of a grudge.
Yes! Bring me more!
Drax is on a murder raid, and I ain't complaining.
My butt still hurts from that slide!
That ain't the pain in the ass I'm worried about right now. Ready! You can admire him later. Squawk up!
It's like the whole planet came out to play!
Let him come! I got bombs for all!
We killed their leader. They should leave us alone now.
Or seek revenge.
Think that wreck is the camp we saw?
Nah, this thing has been here for ages. Look, the smoke's coming from the other side of it.
We're close, but we're gonna need to get up there.
Alright, Groot, give me a boost. About yay high.
Yea is not a unit of measurement.
Groot knows what he means.
Hey, you know, maybe Foom visited Earth a long time ago, and that's how we got the stories about dragons.
Impossible. If Fin Fang Foom had visited your planet, there would be no planet left to speak of.
Alright, heads up! I'm gonna drop something down for you guys.
I never truly believed this day would come.
What, freezing your nips off with a bunch of us?
Look out below!
Ha! That'll work!
You think those creatures were using this ship for shelter?
Screw them, they're dead.
These snow beasts have whet my appetite. I am eager to slay the great Fin Fang Foom.
Capture Drax. We're going to capture him.
That is what I said.
You said slay.
I meant capture.
Here, give me a hand.
We should be ready. We don't know the source of that smoke. Could be more hostiles.
Maybe it's just a nice warm fire and some Sikaran spirits.
No doubt it's something that'll try to kill us. This place is like a funhouse of razor blades.
Great feed.
But I'm not worried. We face meteors, poison zit cats, and abominable snowmen.
Wendigo. Whatever it is, it smells.
Bodies. It smells of bodies.
Jeez. Was all this Foom?
Undoubtedly.
Up ahead. Looks like there's a survivor.
Who goes there?
No head. She has no head.
I believe that repulsive tentacle orb is her head.
And I can hear you with it.
Are you the only survivor?
Clearly not. Who are you, meat sacks?
We're here for Foom.
Forget what I said. Yeah, I'm the only survivor. Or will be.
I take it you know where we can find him?
Sure, digesting my men back at his roost. Big Eye's obelisk sticking out of the Caldera's frozen sea.
Don't worry, we'll take care of Foom.
Sure you will, Terran. Just don't come running back here when he chases you. I've still got some things to pack up.
Are you gonna be okay?
I don't need your pity, Terran. I'll head back to Contraxia and lick my wounds.
Ooh, hey, you may not want to do that. Contraxia isn't exactly safe right now.
When is it ever?
Seriously, maybe you should just come with us.
I've been embarrassed enough today without taking help from a stranger. I can look after myself.
Well, if you hear people talking about a promise with a matriarch, just steer clear.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sorry about your men.
Dead men collect no paychecks. Speaking of, aren't you the Mad Titan's daughter?
What of it?
Relax, I'm not looking for trouble. There was a time I'd have taken you in for the bounty.
There was a time I'd have killed you for trying.
Yeah, seems we've both got bigger problems right now.
Seems like.
Any of you corpses mind if I help myself to your stuff? No? Well, thank you.
May as well put it to good use, right?
They ain't using it. And voila! Here's hoping we do better against Foom than this lot.
Big ice thingy on the frozen sea, eh? You said it, buddy. Sure is a long way down. Another hunt marker?
This one is unclaimed. No doubt it belonged to one of these corpses.
Guess they never got the chance to plan it.
I have appropriated it for our own use, to herald our bravery this day. It shall mark our ultimate conquest, or our glorious defeat.
Foom may be bad news, but he's nothing compared to the fight that comes next.
And it shall mark our penultimate conquest.
One conquest at a time. All right, people. Let's catch us a dragon.
Yes. We grow ever closer to our great destiny.
You're awful chipper, considering Foom obliterated that camp like it was nothing.
We are not nothing.
I'm with Drax. No mountain too high, no valley too low.
Literally. In the case of this place.
Whoa! Hey, Keith! The ice is amplifying our velocity! This is how I die! Have you lost your fucking mind?
All right, people. Let's catch us a dragon.
Yes. We grow ever closer to our great destiny.
You're awful chipper, considering Foom obliterated that camp like it was nothing.
We are not nothing.
I'm with Drax. No mountain too high, no valley too low.
Literally. In the case of this place.
Whoa! Hey, Keith! The ice is amplifying our velocity! This is how I die! Have you lost your fucking mind?
Come on! If you forget it's incredibly dangerous, it's actually kind of fun!
Indeed! Let us meet our deaths bemused!
Well, that takes care of the getting down part.
I don't even want to think about how we're gonna get back up. Or how we're gonna get Foom up there.
Look on the bright side. We may be dead.
Nonsense.
Back on Earth, people would use dog sleds. A whole line of huskies pulling a sled across the ice.
Don't expect me to be the dog.
I was actually thinking of the Wendigo, and Foom is the sled.
That's the craziest idea I've ever heard.
Yeah. I love it.
We've still got to patch up the Milano.
She'll be all right. I quill-proofed the underbelly after Seknar. He's got a knack for wrecking stuff.
Don't we all?
Except maybe Groot.
Yeah. He must think we're a bunch of psychopaths.
He sees us as fertile soil he's cultivating into something beautiful. Oh, you did too, you big cheese ball.
Ooh, I didn't think it could get any colder.
You know, it's days like these I'm glad I installed seat warmers in the Milano.
Up ahead, there's the ice obelisk.
This must be it, the frozen sea.
This is the perfect spot. Here we will challenge the great beast. Fin Fang Foom! Come and face your death!
What are you doing? We can't get the drop on him if he knows we're here.
Also, we're not killing him, remember?
Shout with me. Here we demonstrate our mettle.
Fin Fang Foom! Your end draws near!
Nope, not his end.
Your quill. Go!
Fin Fang Foom, Nap time!
Rocket, it's your turn!
Did he just say my real name?
Rocket!
Fin Fang Foom! We're gonna decomboggle your flunking scut spigots! You hear me?
He hears you!
You scaly, overgrown Gordlesplode! You fessed lump of Satarkian shrub meat! You don't scare us!
It feels good, does it not?
Yeah! It actually does!
Just through here. So, where is he?
Maybe we spooked him.
Impossible. Foom was born without fear.
You don't know that.
In the cold heart of a dying star.
Dying stars ain't cold.
This one was.
You think his lair's behind that?
Let's find out.
Beating him into submission.
We're gonna have to get through that ice armor first!
Prepare yourself! Your face, Captain Heaton!
Quick! While he's stuck in the ice! Who said he had purple swords?
The best rumors are never true! Well, don't get burned! Ha! Not so invincible after all! Yeah, bust up the other piece! Let's bring this guy bare!
I don't think he's gonna come quietly!
Oh, I got Gus the Baker! Set him up!
Watch the claws!
Watch the everything!
He's bringing him!
That's two!
You are the bane of ice, Peter Quill!
See? Bane of Ice isn't such a bad nickname!
Ha! Look at him struggle!
Nice, Boom! Easy, Boom!
Ain't nothing nice or easy but boom, baby! How you like us now?
His opinion does not appear to have improved.
One to go!
Ha-ha! He is as great as the tales foretold!
Consider this your Christmas present, Drax!
Nice work, Peter!
Not so hot now, are you, Boom? Or I guess, not so cold.
Bring it, you overgrown lizard!
Looks like he just did! Run! That was too close!
Good thinking! Muscle! Get through the head! He thinks you two can refund that rock right into Boom's face!
Peter Quill, cover our attack! A critical blow for the Guardians of the Galaxy!
Fireball! Incoming!
Let's hurry this up! I'm getting cold!
And you are not fighting hard enough, Rocket!
Lay on the hurt!
Suppose we had sold Foom as I originally suggested!
Okay, Drax! You get to pick our next money-making scheme!
He means crush us!
What's wrong, Boom? Ice got your claw?
Hope this makes us square with Hellbender!
Who wouldn't want a giant pet dragon?
Come on, Foom! You'll like Sector 9!
Even not along with that giant squid if we hadn't cut it in half.
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
Believe it and shoot it! Watch your butts!
I am trying to destroy! Ah! Glorious rain of fire! Take care not to burn!
Hope this makes us square with Hellbender!
You would do well to use her full title in her presence!
Watch out for his... well, everything!
So much for going quietly!
This don't get your branches burned!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
What's wrong, Peter? First time?
Do not hold back now!
Is he talking to us or Boom? Feel free to give up, Boom!
Who would never shame himself in surrender?
Let's hurry this up! I'm getting cold!
I'm sure Boom will be... You okay?
The ice isn't cracking, you big baby! He's taking a swing!
Now it's our turn to strike!
We definitely got his attention!
What's wrong, Boom? Feeling exposed? Something? Photosynthesis?
Both of you lay off it and get fighting!
Feel free to give up, Boom!
You'll love Lady Hellbender! Promise!
This don't get your branches burned!
Rocket! Safety's off! Is he talking to us or Boom?
Let's hurry this up! I'm getting cold!
You weren't cold already? He's coming down hard!
Hope this makes you swear with Hellbender!
Who wouldn't want a giant pet dragon?
undoing!
The ice isn't cracking, you big baby!
Do not hold back now!
Eat plasma, you overgrown blister!
Eyes on the sky! Coming in for a fight!
Suppose we had sold Boom as I originally suggested!
No quarantine zone, no fine, no church!
Beware!
Looks like you need a little help.
Been too long since I blew something up! Just don't get your branches burned!
Watch out for him! Oh, everything!
Great advice, Gamora! How many times have I saved your butt now?
Not going into the light this time, little buddy.
Incoming!
Up you get, big guy.
Now
Let's
is
do
our
this.
turn to strike! It is acceptable to
big
ask
guy.
for help, Peter Quill!
Come on, Boom! You'll like Sector 9!
Hellbender's got all the minions you can eat.
Incoming fire! Literally!
Take care not to burn!
Steer clear of those claws!
Nothing some water and fresh soil won't fix.
Groot says thanks! And double from me! Next time, you're on your own!
What would I do without you, Rocket? I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
Believe it and shoot it!
Watch out for him! Well, everything!
This grows Roderick! Our victory is at hand!
Time to shred them! Pulverize them! Blitz them rocket!
Do not hold back now!
Eat plasma, you overgrown lizard!
Smash them up, Drax!
Perish!
Help this Mantis square with Hellbender!
I'm doing it better! We need a favor!
Let loose, Rocket!
Just don't get your branches burned!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
One more time! Let's knock him out cold!
Doesn't look like he's gonna make it easy on us!
Beast is most dangerous when at its most desperate. We must not fail. We are ready.
Let's fight fire with fire!
Yes! We stand triumphant. Foom has fallen.
Oh, hold on! No, wait, no! No, Lady Hellbender! Drax, stop! Guys! Wait, guys, no! Lady Hellbender, we want to...
Nobody escapes my wrath. Floorboard.
Monster Queen of Seknarf 9, you said you'd hear him out. Promised. Speak. I hope this is the one where you make a good speech.
We screwed up. We conned you, robbed you, killed your baby. We can't take back what we've done. But we want to make it right.
Quill.
You murdered the Dragon Lord of Kakarandara! Ah!
This isn't you.
Fate has finally brought the two of us together. Lord Foom.
The final harvest begins. Dead worlds screaming across space. We must go. Now.
Someone needs to take a stand against the church. We could really use some help.
You pay one debt, then create another.
No, though I can kind of see...
Enough. I will gather my forces.
All right, let's go.
Yes! The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day. After we bested Foom the Invincible.
I think we found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
We sure did, and we got Mantis back.
But we lost Warlock, and we'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
Why?
I need to focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
Mantis? What happened on Lamentis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Drax! Hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait, so you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Then yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ul'Tath.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu 4 to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklufor is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Katath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklufor. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Kamaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakarantara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
Nice move there, Drax.
If I put my weight on my left foot, I have much better control over my right hook.
People always underestimate proper footing technique.
Focusing on the upper body alone is the mark of an amateur.
Exactly. Weight distribution is crucial, especially with melee weapons.
Man, this thing is ugly.
What made you bring that thing onto the ship?
Thought we could use it if we ever need to hide our identity during a job or something.
First of all, a Glarnot mask ain't no identity.
Glarnot, they're that gang from the planet that rains emeralds or something, right? Or am I confusing them?
It's diamonds.
Oh yeah!
And B, there's only 2 jobs I've ever needed a mask. The time me and Groot knocked over a top-secret lab.
Really?
Oh yeah. The other time was when I borrowed a Glarnot mask and accidentally stole Groot from the Collector.
When did you guys rob a secret lab?
It was before we came after you. This Signog named Wheeler reached out to me and Groot. Wanted us to steal a bioweapon from some research lab in Arago 7. Piece of cake for a crack team like me and Groot.
Wait. And Groot wore a mask for this?
Man, you should have seen him, Quill. Bark naked except for the stupid mask of Thanos. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I bet.
That was until we realized the eggheads on Arago actually hired Wheeler to get us there.
6 out of 10 times it's a trap.
Yep. Turns out they wanted to study us. My implants, Groot's regeneration, super valuable to the right bidder. By the time I realized what was up, they'd got Groot. Locked him in a frickin' cage, Quill. Like an animal.
That's terrible.
Yep, well, joke's on them. We weren't about to be turned into science experiments anytime soon, so I went with Plan B. 1 explosive charge later, and ba-boom, we were home free.
And the bioweapon?
Sold it back to Wheeler for triple the price.
Nice.
Yep. Those were the days.
How'd you accidentally steal Groot?
You have to understand, Quill. I was on the run back then. The war was still raging strong, and them Kree scientists weren't exactly happy I left Half-World. I had to keep a low profile.
By robbing the Collector?
I was broke. And no offense, but the way the Collector plasters his face all over nowhere like he owns the place.
He doesn't own the place.
Someone had to knock him off his stupid Flarkin pedestal. The fact that I was drunk when I did it just makes it funnier.
Is there a bounty out for you that I should know about?
Relax. Anyways, I lifted one of them stupid Glarnot masks from some passed out jerk at Mantlo's, stumbled my way to the Collector's Emporium, put on the mask, flashed some shiny rocks I found, and when his assistant's back was turned, I bonked him on the head.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
I know. It was gravy after that. Once I was sure he was out, I started cleaning out the place. Woke up the next morning on a stolen transport with a bag of loot and Groot. Of course, he was just a baby back then. Barely taller than a weed.
Aw, baby Groot.
I knew right then and there that I had to take care of him. A cage ain't no place for guys like us. We've been partners in crime ever since.
That I believe.
Believe what you want, Quill. Truth is truth.
I'll just put this back. Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier?
The Grand Humidity!
I am Groot.
Sir Groot, I gotta say, I don't know what you told the Katati Guardians at the cave entrance, but they were very cooperative when I came back with the villagers.
I am Groot.
Wow! Okay.
Woo! Harsh words. Now I understand the fear in their branches. Spook them good. Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks him bleats. It translates weird.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I want so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
what do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct, just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see.
I don't know what it is, but this you really likes closing fridges.
The door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
Huh, more you know.
Gamora Zenhuberi, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques. Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired, but this is the warm-up.
Not a bad idea. We don't know what's gonna happen when we get out of hyperspace. What if we get ambushed?
That's what guns are for.
Guns.
I think I preferred when you two didn't get along. Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
So, how was it riding along with Lady Hellbender? Did she have you try on battle armor?
Oh, no. She's very respectful of other women's bodily autonomy. We just talked. She asked about you.
Really?
She wanted to know if you'd give her your bomb recipe. Sir Groot praised your skills at length in captivity.
You don't got to apologize, bud. Look, she can get my bomb recipe if she pays for it.
All right, not stopping again. Did I forget something?
You do in most realities.
No, not like that.
What is it?
Your angle of attack was off. You have to go at it from the inside out, especially since Raker's body armor has inward folds.
A tactically sound observation.
I noticed it made a big difference when I had to assassinate a congregation of Badoon dignitaries. They were wearing so many layers.